Is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. a threat to President Biden, Scott?
He's a non-factor, actually. He's free to run and what have you. And Joe Biden has beat Donald Trump already. Kennedy is a famous Democratic name, famous American name, if you will, and he's got a right to run, but he won't be a factor unless something drastically goes wrong. The Democrats are going to be 1,000% behind Joe Biden, and he's going to have to run a vigorous race, notwithstanding the polling. You know, the polling says 50, 60, 70% Dems don't want him to run, but if you ran that same poll, that snapshot that said, if you do run, are the Democratic voters going to vote for him, regardless of who's on the Republican side? The answer would be overwhelmingly yes. Those numbers are a snapshot, if you will. Ron DeSantis is untested at this time. Trump and Biden are tested. But the big white elephant in the room is, does Trump stay in the race or not? And that's a real issue. And the other thing is, he's a magnet for the other Republican GOP hopefuls because they need his MAGA supporters, and yet he's under indictment. If he gets indicted in Georgia, if he gets indicted by the feds, it's really unlikely he can fight all three of those indictments despite his political popularity, stay in the race and make some noise while defending himself, because his liberty is at stake for the first time. So those are snapshots.
He's suggesting more than just Hunter Biden got checks from overseas. Is there trouble on the horizon for the Biden family?
I don't think so at this point. Those are political allegations. You know, I do white-collar criminal defense work, and you got to connect the dots, right? And DOJ or even a state prosecutor has got to connect the dots with the facts and the elements, and this influence peddling, that's all political rhetoric. The reality is that if there was a crime committed, you know, the GOP DOJ under Trump has been looking at this, and others have looked at it over 5 years regarding Hunter Biden. Even if you want to expand that into the Biden family, there's just no there yet. Now, there may be, but the investigation has to run its course, and the congressional committees need to let those investigations go forward, not interfere with it. And the political allegations like that statement right there you ran just aren't helpful for either side.